Wow, he invited his mistress at his birthday party and his wife was there? Are we really gonna do that? Are you really gonna take a loan under my name to buy a house for your mistress? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Daisy here, and today we are talking about The Word of the Married. It's one of my favorite drama at the moment, and I wanted to give my review slash opinion. So let's not waste any time and get into the video. But before, do not forget to subscribe. So The Word of the Married is really popular at the moment, and I feel like it's because a lot of people, especially women, can relate to the story of the main character. Our main character seems to have the perfect life. You know, she is a doctor. We love women in medicine. She is married to this business owner and they have a beautiful kid. So it's a beautiful, loving family. But you know, if everything was peaceful, it wouldn't be a drama. So one day, her husband comes from a trip and gives her a scarf, and then she finds that there was like a strand of hair that is attached to the scarf. So she starts thinking, hey, is my husband cheating on me? So she's gonna start talking about that to her best friend who is like working at the hospital with her. So she starts talking about that, and her best friend is like, I'm not sure your husband is cheating on you, maybe it's just a random strand of hair. But she's like, no, I have an intuition, I think he's cheating on me and I'm going to follow him. So she decides to actually like follow him everywhere, but she's unable to find anything that will prove that, hey, homeboy is actually cheating on you. She decides to hire like someone to spy on her husband, and the person she actually end up hiring is one of her patients. Do not judge her. The patient actually also has a story. She is a young woman, probably in her 20s. She is in an abusive relationship with her boyfriend. So our main character kind of like helped her get out of that relationship. So that's how they became close. And I think she hired her maybe to help her, I don't know, with money basically. So she hires this young lady, and the young lady starts following her husband, and she's like, she called her one day and he's like, yes, your husband is cheating on you. It's basically like a young woman, but I was unable to actually see her face. The wife is like, take pictures. She's like, I was unable to actually take picture, but he put something in his car. Look at it, I'm pretty sure you're gonna find like a clue. After the girl told her that, there was like the birthday party of her husband, you know. So everyone in the city was invited, I think because they are all popular and it's a small city, so everyone was invited in the city. So while everyone was celebrating and everything, she actually went to look in her husband's car to see if she could find the proof that will actually prove that her husband was cheating on her. So she looked everywhere, she can't find anything, and then she goes through the trunk and she is actually able to find a bag. What is in that bag? I was on edge. I was like, oh my god, is she finally going to find something? Because like the first episode is actually very intense. You are actually living through her emotion and everything going on, and you're like, oh my god, is she ever like going to find something? So she opened the bag and she find a cell phone. So that's another cell phone, and she turned on the cell phone and she see a beautiful young lady in the wallpaper picture. So she's like very surprised, and turns out the young lady was actually at the birthday party. Wow, he invited his mistress at his birthday party and his wife was there. I was shocked. I was like, oh my god. But that's not all, because everyone who came, most of their close friends, everyone who came to the birthday, including her best friend who worked at the hospital, they knew that the husband was cheating on his wife. She actually gonna go and look into photos in the phone, and then she find pictures of all of her friends, including the mistress and the husband. They all went on a trip together with the mistress. Her best friend went on the trip with her mistress, everyone else. So basically she was the clown of the party, because everyone at the birthday party, most of them, they knew that the husband was cheating on his wife. I was like, seriously? Really? You really can't trust anyone? So you know, our main character is a little crazy. So when she found that out, she took a scissor and she was like, I'm going to murder him. I'm going to murder him. And they kind of like show a clip where she actually murdered him, but it was in her imagination. Anyway, So fast forward, she's flooded with emotion. She has so many emotions, so many things going on. So she's like, I'm gonna leave the party and I'm gonna go home. And basically she leave the party. When she leave the party, her husband and his mistress are touching, and they go and talk, they even kiss. And her son is actually gonna see his father kiss another woman, so he's gonna kind of like run home. So when she goes home, she kind of like pack everything, she's about to leave. But you know, she is thinking, you know, they have a kid, you know. So that's the heart of the mother. She wants her kid to have her father, but she's betrayed. She is thinking, and then, you know, one day she decides to go, you basically, to see her lawyer to see like what will happen if she wants to actually divorce her husband. And her lawyer tells her to go see her bank account and see how much money is there, how much money belongs to her, how much money her husband is using, by all that. So she goes to the bank, and she found that her husband actually took a mortgage loan under their name, so under her name and her husband's name, and he took a mortgage loan to buy a house for him and his mistress. I was like, yo, you got to be kidding me, you got to be shitting me. Are we really gonna do that? Are you really gonna take a loan under my name to buy a house for your mistress? Are we doing that? Yo, this, I was so confused. I was like, I was betrayed. I was like, you got to divorce his house and you got to take all of his money. This is not possible. What? Anyway, fast forward. His mom, the mom, like, I think her mother-in-law was also aware that the husband was cheating. It's like everyone around her were, like, everyone was aware except her and her child. Everyone was aware that the husband was cheating. And her mother-in-law even tried to blame her. Like, you cannot blame him. It's your fault if he cheated on you. No. I don't know why people like to blame the woman every time her husband is cheating on her. Somehow she did something wrong and it's why he cheated. No, he's a shitty person. He cheated because he wanted to cheat. This is ridiculous. I was pissed. Like, I wanted to go through the screen and punch her mother-in-law. Like, this was ridiculous to me. I'm skipping actually a bunch of details, so if you watch it, actually you're gonna see a lot more detail. But yo, I was like that was ridiculous. By the way, her best friend is so fake. So at the beginning, when she was following the husband to kind of find proof, the best friend was actually texting the husband saying, hey, your wife is onto you, be careful, because she think you are cheating. I was like, yo, this is like they dropped a bomb on us. Like the first few episodes, it was like a bomb on us. And then one thing that was also shocking to me is that the mistress actually went to see the wife, because the mistress is actually the child of one of the wife patient. Basically, how can you even do that? How can you cheat with the child of your wife patient? I don't even know. But basically, the mistress actually wanted the wife to find out the husband was cheating on her. So she went to see basically the wife, and she's like, my mother recommended that I take in your consultation. Bitch, we know you're lying. We know you want her to know that you were sleeping with her husband. Turns out the mistress was actually pregnant. So in a couple of days, she found out her husband was cheating. Everyone around her knew, and now the mistress is actually pregnant. Boom, bitches. They dropped such a bomb on us. I was shocked. So she decides to like divorce her husband. She's like, she can't stay in that. So basically, like, throughout the show, you're going to go through a lot of emotion with her. It's like you're leaving the situation with her, and it's terrible, it's ridiculous, it's painful. It's like I felt like I was cheating on myself. That was like so much things going on. So basically, you know, she's gonna decide to divorce her husband. She cannot accept that her husband has got somebody else pregnant. Like, first of all, when men cheat, why they don't like use condom? Like, this is, first of all, can we talk about that? Can we talk about how you are exposing your wife to a potential STD? Like, can we talk about that? Can you please wear a condom? Like, can we talk about that? Anyway, so she's gonna decide to actually divorce her husband, and her child, who actually saw his father cheating on his mother, he literally saw it with his eyes, is gonna be like, I don't want you guys to divorce. I don't want you guys to divorce. I want to stay with that, blah blah blah. Like, shut up. Like, I understand, you know, that a divorcing is like terrible for the kid, but like, she can't behave like nothing has happened. There is a child involved. There is a child involved. And also the child is actually going to be blaming his mother for the divorce. He's going to be blaming his mother for everything that happened in the story. At one point I was like, ship that child somewhere else, like put him in a boarding house. Like, I am getting annoyed at him. Anyway, so she's gonna decide to divorce her husband. After all the drama, everything going on, they are actually going to divorce. She's actually going to divorce him, but she is going to like do something that I didn't exactly like. She's gonna make her husband think that she killed her child, because you know it's a divorce. All of them want to keep their child because it's only a guy. They all want, you know, to keep him, but the child want to be with his father. So she's gonna actually like do something and make the father think that she killed the child. So he's gonna like beat the shit out of her, and then the child is gonna witness it, and he's gonna be like, you're not my father anymore, blah blah, blah. That's a lot of drama. If you watch the show, you're going to understand. But I didn't like that she involved her child in her divorce, because you shouldn't like, you should let the I don't know, you should let the child choose. Y'all should do 50-50. I don't really know. But hey, after that they were going to divorce. He's gonna have like a restraining order for like 2 years because he beat her. So the husband is actually going to come back after 2 years. He is going to come back, but now when he is coming back, he is pissed at his wife because she divorced him. She didn't fight for him. I don't know, like, you cheated on me, why should I fight for you? Like, what? Anyway, so he's pissed at her and he wants to make her pay. So he's like actually going to try to make her lose her job. He's going to hire someone to attack her, attack their house, so that the house won't be safe anymore, so that he will be able to take his kid. Like, he will want to destroy basically his ex-wife life. So he's kind of obsessed with her, but to be honest, he's still in love with her, and he does not accept that she was able to move on like so quickly. And also there is another doctor in the story. He's a new guy, he came in the city, he's hot. So it's like he's seeing his ex-wife talk to this new doctor and he's jealous. So instead of living the life that he wanted with his mistress, now he is completely obsessed with his wife, and there is a bunch of stuff happening. There will be murder happening. It's crazy. This show is amazing. You should watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna do a part 2 after I kind of like watch the most shocking scene of the rest of the show, and I will make another video. But hey, if you are interested in watching this show, please do so and let me know what you think about it. But I will see you next time for another video. Please, if you like this video, make sure to like my video, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time for another video. I promise you, watch the show. You're going to find yourself binge watching it until the end because it's so good. And there is a good website where you can watch it without having to pay and with English subtitles. So I'm gonna put that in the description somewhere. You're welcome, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye.